What's up, YouTube Live or YouTube fam? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing okay. Let me see. Um, we're going to talk. We're going to continue with our devotional with um, healed by Jesus, and then why we need God's word. So let's get started with healed by Jesus. Let's go to John 9:1-11. As he passed by, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Jesus answered, it was not that this man sinned or his parents, but that he works of God's might be displayed him. We work We must work the works of him who sent me while it is day. Not night is coming when no one can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the light in the world. Having said these things, he spit on the ground and made mud with his saliva. Then he attempted the man's eyes with mud and said to him, Go wash it, go wash it in the pool of Solomon, which means sent. He went and washed and came back seeing. The neighbor and those who had seen him before as a beggar we were saying, it's it's this not the man who used it to sit and beg. Some said, it is he. Others said, no, but he is like him. He kept saying, I am the man. So they said to him, then how were your eyes open? He answered, the man called Jesus. Um, Jesus made mud and topped my eyes and said to me, go to Solomon and wash. So I went and washed and received my sight. Let's go to devotional. John 9 opened by telling us about a man who was born blind. We don't know how old he was, but he spent his entire life blind. After discussing the situation with his disciples, Jesus performed this healing in a very odd way. He spit on the ground, made some mud, and then rubbed the mud on the blind man's eyes. Yes, you read this correct, or read that correctly. Then he told the blind man to go and wash the mud off in a nearby pool. When the blind man returned, he could see. This story probably made the disciples and others grasp in disbelief. They may have even laughed. Here's Jesus, the Son of God, who performed many miracles by speaking words and touching people, and this time he put mud on a blind man's eyes and has him walk to a nearby water source to clean it off. When this would when then only then would the man be able to see, odd or not, this was the way Jesus choose to heal him. There's an important part of this story that we just can't afford to miss out at the beginning. The the, the disciples asked Jesus a question that might shock us. Rabbi, Robin, Rabbi, who sinned this man or his parents that he was born blind? Most of us would never assume that someone sinned or their parents sinned because them to the born with type of disability or illness. But when Jesus walked on earth, it was typical worldview for people to assume that the actions of someone caused their fate. Here's how Jesus responded to disciples. Neither this man nor his parents sinned, Jesus said. But this happened so that the work of God be displayed in him. This makes us rejoice that as much as the man's sight being restored, what of hope feels fervent for all who experience disease and disables. In need of healing, the devastating illness, injuries, and this disability were experienced that came and the physical, script or spiritual, mental, and emotional reclaimed can be fair vessel by which God powers is display. In the hardest moments, where we wonder if God is even listening, we can still trust that one day our struggles will yield fruit through our pain or through your pain and disappointment. There any opportunity for someone to see how God or to see how good God is and how he works in and through our circumstance. So let's hold on to hope that things in our lives that will cause the most disappointment may be the very way someone sees the love and the hope of God. Now let's go to why we need God's word, shall we? Why do we need God's word? Okay, let's go to 1 Corinthians 10. Never mind, let's not go to Corinthians. Let's just go to today's devotional. When we attempt to take the wrong path, we can stand on God's word. We all face temptations at some point. Even Jesus did. Out in the wilderness, the enemy tempted Jesus 3 times, but each time he replied using scriptures. He chose to declare God's truth rather than give in into the enemy's temptations. When we feel tempted, we need to do the same thing. We need to memorize Bible verses so we know what to declare when we tempted to take the wrong path. The semblance wrote, I have hidden your word in my heart, that I might not sin against you. We need to store up God's word in our hearts and mind so we prepare when we face temptations. Here are some verses you can stand on. The temptations in your life are no different from other experience, and God is faithful. He will not allow temptations to be more than you can stand. When you are tempted, we will show you a way out so that you can encourage. I can tell you all this through him who gives me strength. Be alert and sober mind. Your enemies, the devil, prowls under like around like a royal lion, looking for someone to devour. Reset him, standing firm in the faith, because you know that the family of believers throughout the world is undergoing the same kind of suffering. Walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratefully the desire of flesh. We need to be declaring verses like these out loud to help us the right decisions with God strengthening us. We can be courage enough to overcome temptations. Choose one verses from the or choose one of the verses from reading the memories. Whenever you feel tempted to do something that isn't right, declare that verses out loud. There we go. That is it for that. That will do it for me. Let's see. So I don't know what my schedule looks like for next week or this week. I'll let y'all know. Hopefully y'all have a great day today. Hope y'all are some of y'all are in school. I know Seth is in school right now, doing a lot of stuff, getting ready for his class, his school year. And Seth, if you're watching this, I'm hoping you have a great day today, and a great night. Um, if y'all want to do a plank challenge with me, it's 30-day plank challenge, and uh, one first day is like 10 seconds, and then 20 seconds, and then 30 seconds, and then 40, then 1 minute to 10 seconds, or 1 minute to 2. So if y'all want to do the plank challenge with me, please let me know. Type in the chat or hit the like button, and uh, make sure you comment down below if you want to do the plank challenge with me. Yeah. So plank challenge. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to do the my brother's 30-day plank challenge, please let me know, and I will be we'll let y'all know. So we got a couple few weeks for the K-State football game to come back up. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Iowa State game. Hopefully, we'll do great. Um, I'm hoping so. So see y'all tomorrow. Love you guys.